Okay, there is one thing that everyone that goes to China needs to know. Some restaurants, they don't even have a physical menu anymore. So if you see the table like this, at the corner of the table, there's a small QR code that you need to use either Alipay or WeChat, and you scan that and you can see the menu from your phone, and then you order everything. So that was the most shocking part, because I didn't have Alipay at that time. It's a little bit harder for foreigners. It's a struggle, but with all of my friends, we would go and they would scan it, and then we would choose from the menu. Sometimes I had some meetings with other colleagues or professors from the university, and they would always offer me water. And in the beginning, remember that it's summer in Hangzhou right now, so it was really hot. So whenever they offered me water, I accepted for sure, and the water came hot. It's really complicated. It's not something that I think I can use to. So I learned how to say iced water, so I can ask them to bring me some ice water. Bingshui. For teachers, they might have a culture shock in terms of the schools, because the students are so well behaved. So the first time, I don't want to go too much into the details of our project, but the first time I visited a school, all of the students, they stood up in front of the teacher and they bowed and said something that is like, "Hello, teacher, ni hao, lao shi." They are super well behaved, and I guess their content knowledge is also higher than an average Canadian student. So for teachers, that could be a culture shock. I didn't speak anything in Chinese when I arrived there. So the first few days were a struggle. Of course, at the end of the day, I could communicate a little bit and find the places that I wanted, especially because I had internet on my phone and I downloaded the most used applications. So for someone who goes to China, it's better to use the applications that are local. In the first week that I was in Hangzhou, it was overwhelming for me. So I never told anyone, but in the first week, I actually wanted to go back because I couldn't speak the language. I couldn't understand anything. It was really hard. After the second week and so on, everything got much, much better. And then I was able to actually enjoy the city. I was able to appreciate, and now I want to go back as soon as possible because I really miss Hangzhou. Just know that in the beginning might be a struggle, might be hard, but it's okay. And after this phase is complete, then you will start enjoying much more. Yeah, I made some friends through some apps for language exchange. And then I met with the colleagues from the company. And when I started working actually in the project, going deep into the project, then it got much better because I visited the schools and then I went to sites to do some sightseeing in the city, and it got much, much better. So another tip that I would give is, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling that you cannot do anything in the city, go out and just walk and do whatever, because staying in the house will not help at all.